And so class, the presentation is visible to you now. Class, hello.
Yes, sir. It is visible,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Sir,
Okay, so
It is
hello.
visible.
Okay, hello. So how's your day?
We're fine, sir.
Okay, so can I call Miss Kimberly Apalas to lead a prayer?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So let us bow our heads and feel the presence of gratefulness and reflectiveness. So, Lord, thank you for this day that we all gathered to this meeting, especially for the demo of Sir Princesell. Guide him throughout the lesson and for us to learn. We ask these through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Okay, thank you for that, Miss Kimberly. So let's start our meeting. So, good morning, class, once again. Hello, kamusta kayo? Hello.
Morning,
morning,
sir.
sir.
Morning,
Okay.
sir.
So am I audible? Did you hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay,
Yes,
thank you.
sir.
Okay, so uh, quick reminders or start our demo or our discussion, should say. Be on time, get organized, prepare, charge your tech. In presentation, check your surroundings. Can we see you? Dress appropriately. And mute yourself, mute your mic when you are not talking. And if someone or any one of you wants to recite, just unmute your microphone and please, if you want any or if you have a answer or questions, leave in the comment section or comment box. Participation, be focused, be attentive, be an active participant. Is that with is it clear with you, class?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Shall we know? Okay, so um, who is your secretary here? Miss Kimberly, I
Jessica,
think.
sir.
Jessica? Okay, so Jessica. Miss Jessica, are you here, Miss Jessica? Okay, I think Miss Jessica is not around. Miss Kimberly, can you please check the attendance?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so who is present or the absentees? They have ba?
Sir, uh, in this session, sir, we are um, 1, 2, 3. We are all 14, sir.
Okay, 14. So they have one absent. Okay, so can you please record that absent? Okay. Anyway, checking of assignments. Okay. So I have or last meeting I give you the assignment which is the um bringing the or no uh listing about the um types or types of tools of technical drawing. Did you do your assignment, class?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
So
sir.
please
Yes,
pass
sir.
in the prepared channel or the file folder in MS Teams. Did I make myself clear?
Yes, sir.
Hello? Okay, thank you. So, any one of you, any one of you, um, recall our past lesson. Miss Christine, is Miss Christine is there? Miss Christine Lopez. Yes. What is our past lesson?
Our past lesson, sir, is our last time is entitled Introduction of Technical Drafting.
Okay, so wait. Okay, thank you, Miss Christine. So, and what about the content of the lesson? Uh, introduction at technical drawing. Miss Jessa, what about that topic?
History, types, and application of technical drawing.
Okay, thank you for that, Miss Jessa. So, you recall our past lesson. So, before we proceed to our new topic, let's have a game entitled The Clue is Guess the Word Using the Random Objects. So, in this game, um, the teacher or I will show pictures and the students will form a word using the clue or no, yes, the clue provided or the objects provided. Okay, is it clear with you, class?
Yes, sir.
Hello. Okay, so I will divide
Yes,
it
sir.
into two groups. So boys and girls, group A and the group B. So let's start. What is that? The cone. And women sip the coffee. What is that? Can you please form the word group A and B?
Concept.
What?
Concept, sir.
Okay, that is the concept. So 1 point for the girls. Next, what is that? Skit, right? Plus the chess. What is that? Form a word. Form a word. Skit
Sir,
and
you can
chess.
sketches.
Yes, that's right. That's the skit chess. So 1 point for the boys. Next is the doctor and the wing. Can you guess? Can you please guess what is the what?
Drawing.
Drawing. So that's right. 1 point for the girls. Next is what is that? The pencil draw. Okay. Plus ing. ing.
Writing.
What?
Writing.
Again? Another answer?
Drawing.
Ay, bala.
Another
Skip.
answer.
Writing. Mali.
Mali. Another answer.
Painting.
Guess more.
Drawing. Painting.
Painting.
No, not absolutely. Okay.
Lettering, sir.
No. So time's up. So that's the what the given or yes the given object or the word is the drafting. Okay, so wala nakasagot. Next is what's that? The dove and the guy free his hand plus the hand. What is that? Can you please guess from a word?
Freehand.
Free hand. So 1 point for the girls. So the winner is, or the winner are our girls. Okay, so um, plus points with your quiz later. So okay, next. Okay, so any one of you who wants to guess or have an idea what is those games is connected with each other to form a or connected with the topic that we tackle this day. Any one of you? Mr. Raymond, you have an idea what is those pictures connected with the topic that we tackle today?
Sir, I guess it's all about
Yes?
different types of drawing and drafting.
Yes, almost there. So, thank you for that, Mr. Raymond. So, before that, can you please together. Can you please unmute your microphone and say together the words that play with your screen? Together, one, two, three, go. Concept.
Concept.
One,
Concept,
concept.
Yes.
Sketches.
Drawing.
sketches,
Drawing.
drawing,
Drafting.
Mhm. And
drafting, Brian.
okay,
Freehand.
thank you for that. So, okay, thank you for that. So our lesson for today is all about the conceptual sketches. Okay, let's move forward to the main topic. What are conceptual sketches? Any one of you wants to read its definition? Mr. Danjo.
Concepts design can be simply a series of sketches, ideas, and exploration.
Okay, thank you for that, Mr. Danjo. So, concept sketches or concept designs can be simply a series of sketches, ideas, and explorations. So, when you define conceptual sketches, it simply means the sketches itself and the ideas and the explorations with the drawing. Okay. Next, it can also go into considerable depth, including design, illustrations, indicative plans, sections, and elevations, and 3D models of development approach. So when you draw the anything about the plans or uh, talking about the technical drawings is uh, it's considerable or uh, the design is about the conceptual sketches that is the um, what you call a yes, that's sketches. Okay, next definition, or that's the example of the conceptual sketches. So when you when you get your paper that is itatapon na or somewhat scrumpled, something like that, uh, may use pa yung itatapong papel na yon to draw and to make an artwork. Did you get it, class? Hello? Are you
Yes, sir.
there? Okay.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
next
sir.
is okay, another definition for these conceptual sketches are freehand sketches that are used by designers. So it simply means that the conceptual sketches is the freehand sketches or the freehand technique of that yes of that technique or yes the sketches is the freehand sketches the freehand technique that are used by designers such as the architects, yes, the engineers, designers as a quick and simple way. Okay, if the architects or the designers have or wala silang gagamiting gamit something like ruler to measure the accurate or the proportion accurate of sizes of the plans that they want to do, uh, their technique is to freehand their drawing or their plan. Okay, did you get it? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. They are not intended to become accurate or definitive. So, walang kinalaman kung maganda ba to or something na makikita ng mata is kaaya-aya, but to um, to express their artwork na maintindihan. Merely a way of investigating and design principles and aesthetic concepts. Okay. Next definition, concept drawing can also be used to explore more technical aspects of the design, providing an initial response and possible solutions to problems, constraints, and opportunities such as surface layout and structure, method of construction, paths, and shading. patterns and calculations, the relationship between aspects of size, etc. Okay. Preliminary sketches capture and communicate the essence of an idea, focusing on its driving features, and in the same way that an artist's sketch is often more evocative than a finished concept drawing can sometimes capture the sense of an idea more clearly than later drawings or even a completed building. So when you um, do your conceptual sketches, it must be begin to the preliminary sketches, which is um, you get the first paper into the another paper that is the finished outcome later. Next is okay. So did you understand what is conceptual sketches all about? Its definition? Is it with you?
Yes,
Is it?
sir.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Next is the architecture concept drawing. So that is the architecture concept drawing. That is the example. Okay. An architecture concept drawing is a technical drawing of a building or building project that falls within the definition of architecture. So, kanina, with the conceptual sketches is we define that conceptual sketches is the freehand, and later the architecture concept drawing is more on the building na. We apply the freehand technique or sketches to the architecture concept drawing. Okay. Architectural drawings are used for a number of purposes: to develop a design idea into a coherent proposal, to communicate ideas and concepts, to convince clients of the merits of the design, to assess a building contractor to construct it based on design intent as a record of design and plan development. Okay, so when you have an idea to those architects plans in their albums, that is the example of the architectural drawings. Andun yung mga plano nila to uh, ipakita sa mga clients nila to um, convince or to communicate their ideas para bumuo ng actual na plano nila ng bahay or buildings. Next, okay, we finished to the architectural drawings. I think you understand that class. Okay. Next is the size and scale. The size of the drawings reflects the materials available and the size that is convenient to transport, rolled up or folded, laid out on a table or pinned up on a wall. Okay, so maraming strategy ng mga ano natin, like the drafter or the architecture or the engineering to um, kunin yung size or um, scale ng bahay or scale ng plano nila na gagawing bahay or the buildings. For example, they estimate those sizes. The drafting process may impose limitations on a size that is realistically workable. Okay. Sizes are determined by a consistent paper size system according to the local usage. Normally, the largest paper size in modern architectural practice is ISO AO. So, um, I think we need to focus to the paper out of our uh, kaya, which is the long coupon band, which is the legal. Okay? So, doon natin gagawin yung activity natin mamaya. Okay. Sizes are determined. Okay. That's it. Size and scale, the estimation to uh, when you apply the actual size of the house, you need to scale that. Okay. Did you get it, class? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's move forward to the types of drawings for building design. So it's connected also with to the conceptual drawings because it's all about the building a design or architectural drawing. The types of drawing for building design are as follows. So number one is the perspective. So that is the perspective. Can you please read, Mr. Argil?
Types of drawings for I- perspective drawing is a technique for depicting three-dimensional volumes and spatial relationships based on the eye level and vanishing point of the viewer.
Okay, so thank you for that, Mr. Argil. So perspective drawing is a technique for depicting three-dimensional volumes and spatial relationships based on the eye level and a vanishing point or points of the viewer. So perspective having a 2 points, I think di ko siya maituro sa inyo, but that horizontal line behind the behind the drawing, that is the horizontal line, which the point is the 1 point, or and the 2 point, that is the 2 point perspective. Okay, are we clear with that, class? Is it clear with you, the
Yes,
perspective?
sir.
Okay, next. To the production drawing. So wants to read, Mr. Raymond.
Production drawing. Production drawings illustrate how to manufacture a product, providing information about dimensions, materials, finishes, tools required, methods of assembly, and so on.
Okay, thank you for that, Mr. Raymond. So production drawing is simply the all in all appearance to the drawing. That is the production. It's production. So sabi niya dyan, it's providing information about the dimension. So as you can see the picture, it's literally, or makita mo dyan yung dimensions and the materials, finishes, tools required, methods of assembly, and so on. Is it clear with you, class? The production
Yes,
drawing?
sir.
Okay, next. Scale drawing. That is a scale drawing. Okay, who wants to read? Miss Lopez. Christine.
Scale drawing.
Mm-mm.
Scale drawing is a generic term used to describe any drawing that illustrates items at the least than or more than their actual size.
Okay, thank you for that, Miss Lopez. So, way back to the size and scale that we discussed later a while ago or earlier. Scale drawing is a generic term used to describe any drawing that illustrates items at less than or more than their actual size. So scale, when you size the building, its actual size, and the paper size is that's what we call the scaled drawing. Okay, is that clear with you, class? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
next, number four, the section drawing. The section drawing example. Who wants to read? Miss Jessam.
A selection drawing shows a view of a structure as though it had been sliced in half or cut along another imaginary plane.
Okay, thank you for that, Miss Jessam. Okay, okay. Okay, so section drawing shows a view of a structure as though it had been sliced in half or cut along another imaginary plane. So, when you say section drawing, that is a slice. So as you can see, may slice dyan. Okay. So who is can you please unmute your microphone? Who is talking that behind the camera? Okay, thank you. Next is the shop drawing. So I think you are not familiar with the shop drawing. So can you please read, or I the one I will be the one to read. Shop drawings might be prepared by contractors, subcontractors. Can you please unmute your microphone? Hello. Okay. Suppliers, manufacturers, or fabricators. They generally relate to the prefabricated components, showing how they should be manufactured or installed. So that's the example of the shop drawing when it plan, that is what we call now the or the one to plan those shop drawing is the manufacturer or the something like the building that are related to the what do you call this one, the um Pabrika, something okay. The fabricated um incorporated or the company. Okay. Anyways, next number 6, site plan. So that is the example of site plan. Who wants to read the site plan definition? Mr. Venry. I think Mr. Venry is not around. Mr. Rainiel.
Site plan. A site plan is a large-scale drawing that shows the full extent of the site for an existing or proposed development.
Okay, thank you for that, Mr. Rainiel. Site plan is a large-scale drawing that shows the full extent of the site for an existing or proposed development. So, site plan is not all about the large scale, but no, yes, that's the large-scale drawing. But when you draw in the paper, uh, that is also a form a small plan. Okay, so large scale drawing because that is the usually the map of the specific site that you planned. Okay, is it clear with you, class? The site plan? Yes, sir. Okay, next, that's 7, technical drawing. So it's example of technical drawing paper. Next, the technical drawings are intended to convey one specific meaning as opposed to artistic drawings which are expressive and may be interpreted in a number of ways. Most drawings prepared during the design and construction of buildings might be considered to technical drawing. So uh, when we uh, in grade 7 we are doing the technical drawings activities, something like we start to form a title box and the guidelines and so on and so forth. Okay, that in the inside the box, that is the artwork or the activity that we tend to do. Next is number 8, as-built drawings and record drawing. So ayan. Next, the contractor will generally mark up changes to the final construction issue. Drawings on site using red ink, and this can then be used by the consultant team to create record drawings showing the completed projects. So basically, okay. So the final construction issue, drawings on site using red ink. So that is the as-built drawings and record drawing. So they simply record the yes, the consultant team to create records drawing showing the completed project. So as shown the illustration above, the definition of the as-built drawings and record drawing. As you can see, the red ink is okay. Sorry for that for the noise around. Okay, that is the red ink, which is the record drawing. Next is Number 9, assembly drawing. Who wants to read? Mr. Christian.
Assembly drawing. Assembly drawing can be used to represent items that consist of more than one component.
Okay, thank you for that, Mr. Christian. So assembly drawings can be used to represent items that consist of more than one component. So as you can see the picture, the object is exploded. So when it draws in the drawing paper or in a yes, a title box in a drawing paper, you need to draw how this object is formed, that is the assembly drawings. So is it clear with you, class, the assembly drawing? Hello? Are you
Yes,
with
sir.
us? Okay,
Yes, sir.
still there. Okay. Next is the block plan. The example of the block plan. Block plans usually show the sitting or the siting of a project in relation to ordnance survey maps. Conventions are used to depict boundaries, roads, and other details. So in the site plan, pinakita mismo yung site o plano ng site. While in the block plans is the example for that is the boundaries, roads, and other details. So out of the plan of your house. Okay. Next is the construction drawing, working drawing. Okay. Working drawings or construction drawings provide dimension, graphical information that can be used by contractor construct the works or by suppliers to fabricate components of the works or assemble or install components. So simply means working drawings provide dimension and graphical information that can be used by contractor. Okay. Next, design drawing. So almost all of you here wants or like the design drawing, isn't it, class? Okay, thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
Design drawings are used to develop and communicate ideas about a developing design. In early stages, they may simply demonstrate to the client the ability of a particular design team to undertake the design. So, design drawings are used to develop and communicate ideas about the developing design. So, dyan nag-uumpisa kung paano gumawa ng, uh, ng concept. Okay. Next, engineering drawing. An engineering drawing is a type of technical drawing used to define requirements or engineering products or components. So, engineering drawing, basically, engineering drawing is the when the plan of the architecture is applied to the engineering drawing. Okay. As a subcategory of technical drawings, yes, that's right. The purpose is to convey all the information necessary for manufacturing a product or a part. Use standardized language and symbols. Ayan, so standards yung ginagamit na language and symbols in engineering drawings. This makes understanding the drawing simple with little to no personal interpretation possibilities. Next, also that is the example of engineering drawing. So, going triangle, okay. Next, installation drawing. Who wants to read the installation drawing? Mr. Raymond?
Installation drawing. Installation drawings present the information needed by trades to install part of the works.
Okay, thank you for that, Mr. Raymond. Installation drawings present the information needed by trades to install part of the works. So simple to understand what is installation drawings. So, okay. Next, the 15 location plan. Okay, so um, Same with the site plan and the block plan, but the location plan is something may mga specific na businesses na ipapakita or names label. A location plan is a supporting document that may be required by a planning authority as a part of the planning application. So that is the location plan. The supporting document that may be required by a planning authority. Okay. 16 floor plan. So we almost familiar with that. Technically, it's a horizontal section cut through a building 1 meter and 20 centimeters above floor level, showing what walls, windows, and door openings and other features at that level. Geometrically, a plan view is defined as a vertical orthographic projection of an object on to a horizontal plane with a horizontal plane cutting through the building. So that's an example of the floor plan. So we have the kitchen, the living room, the master bedroom, the hallway, the laundry, the entry, or the bedroom. So that's a part of the floor plan. Okay, next, elevation. This is the most common view used to describe the external appearance of the building. Each elevation is labeled in relation to the compass direction it faces. So in elevation, it has, yes, it has a, or it have a front view, the right side view, the rear view, and the left view. So geometrically, an elevation is a horizontal orthographic projection of a building onto a vertical plane. The vertical plane normally being parallel to one side of the building. So if you want to get the elevation of your house, you need to or you used to get your floor plan to make an elevation. So that is example of elevation. That is a 3D example of elevation. So that's the front view of the elevation that the floor plan is being used. Okay, next, number 18, cross section. A cross-section represents a vertical plane cut through the object in the same way as a floor plan is a horizontal section viewed from the top. In a section view, everything cut by the section plane is shown as a bold line. Geometrically, a cross-section is a horizontal orthographic projection of a building on a vertical plane with a vertical plane cutting through the building. So, same with the elevation, you need to use the floor plan to get the cross section. Okay, so that's the cross section. Next, isometric and axonometric projection. Isometric and axonometric projection are a simple way of representing a 3D object. An isometric uses a planning grid at 30 degrees from the horizontal in both directions, which distorts the plan shape. Cabinet projection is similar, but only one axis is skewed and the others being horizontal and vertical. An axonometric uses a 45-degree plan grid, which gives the original orthogonal geometry of the plan. This is sometimes called a planimetric or plan oblique view. So isometric, that's the example of the isometric. So when you draw in the title box of your plan or of your activity, that is the isometric drawing. Okay, so hindi pa natin gagawin, but the simple one. Okay. Next is the detailed drawing. Who wants to read it? Mr. Raymond.
Detailed drawing. Detailed drawing shows a small part of the construction at a larger scale to show how the component parts fit together. They are also used to show small surface details. In traditional construction, many details were so fully standardized that few detailed drawings were required to construct a building.
Okay, thank you for that, Mr. Raymond. So same with the production drawing or the assembly drawing, data drawings show a small part of the construction at a larger scale. to show how the component parts fit together. So, andun na lahat ng makikita mong uh, parts ng drawing. So they are also used to show small surface details. So lahat ng bagay is andun na kahit yung mga small surface ng uh, drawing is makikita. In traditional construction, many details were so fully standardized that few detailed drawings were required to construct a building. Okay. So any question with the detailed drawing class? Hello? Any question with the detailed drawing?
None, sir.
Okay, thank you. So, okay, so medyo malabo, but all in all, the dimension, the text where the drawing is being shown with the drawing. So that is the detailed drawing. Next, the drafting. So until the latter part of the 20th century, our architectural drawings were manually produced, if not by the architects, then by the trained, by the skilled draftsmen or draftsters, who did not generate the design, but did make many of the less important decisions. This system has continued with CAD drafting. Many design architects have little or no knowledge of CAD software programs, relying upon others to take their designs beyond the sketch stage. So, nag-umpisa tayo with the sketch or the freehand sketch down to the using the mechanical or the technical tools down to the CAD which is the modern use of the forming the plans of the houses or the buildings. Next, also that's the drafting. So when you plan everything about the houses, the plan, buildings, planning, that is what you call a drafting. Next, or that is the last, computer aided design. Nakita ba dyan? Okay. So, or what they call or what it called the CAD. Okay, so computer-aided design and generally referred to by the acronym CAD, yes, as a use of computer software to create drawings. Today, the vast majority of technical drawings of all kinds are made using CAD. So lahat na ng plano is binubuo or connected na or made na sa CAD. So, medyo nawawala na yung manual na sinasabi nila. Okay. Instead of drawing lines on paper, the computer records equivalent information electronically. There are many advantages to this system. Repetition is reduced because of complex elements can be copied, duplicated, and stored for reuse. So, ayun. So, kapag in a manual, so may instances na nawawala natin yung plano natin when we create or made those plans. But in the CAD, so may sisave na natin siya sa folders natin using our laptops, our computers, and others. Errors can be deleted, and the speed of drafting allows many permutations to be tried before design is finalized. So that's it. So any question with the computer-aided design class? Hello. None.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
that's fine. So my specific app to use ICAD, which is the Autodesk, the popular use of CAD application. Okay. Okay, meron pa. Okay, next. The next part of the topic, which is the concept drawings. What is the architectural concept drawings in residential construction? So, same with the explanation with the architectural concept drawings a while ago. Are they reference to design? Okay. Type of what? Concept schematic pictures. Okay. See what is a sketch? So the sketch is a loose and refine early inspiration towards the final drawing. Sketches lack detail and have many lines that are part of the visual image. So as you can see, or as if you used to uh, have a drawing that made in sketch, you are working or you are making an artwork. Okay. The sketch is the first draft of the final work. So remember that the sketch is the first draft of your final work. So before you proceed to the final work, you have to make an sketch. A sketch can be a way of describing someone or some activity using just a few words. Okay. Next. Difference between sketching and drawing. So drawing can simply be defined as a making marks on a surface. The two descriptions are often used interchangeably. Okay. Sketches are typically created as preliminary drawings in order to prepare for a more finished work of art. Sketches are typically created with quick marks and are usually lacking some of the details that finished drawing may have. So remember, don't be confused that drawing making marks on a surface while the sketches is created or typically created with a quick marks. So madali lang sa sketches kaysa sa drawing. Okay. Sketching is a quick, okay. Okay, so yun na yung ano. Sketching is a quick record a moment of a reminder of something to be developed further, while the drawing is more detailed and ultimately becomes the finished work. So in sketching is a quick record, while in the drawing is more detailed. Is it clear with you, class, the difference between the sketching and drawing?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. What is a drawing and how does it differ from a sketch? So uh, a while ago we uh, differentiate what is a sketch and drawing. So this one, uh, it talks about a drawing and how does it differ from a sketch. Okay. Drawing is a more detailed approach to creating a picture, and a drawing becomes a finished piece of work. Drawing can be outcome of sketch as the artist uses a sketch for guidance in the initial study of the subject matter. So, drawing is a sketch is a drawing. Drawings usually get to be framed and displayed as they are more detailed piece of work. Drawings are not confined to the realm of the artist and are used extensively by architects and draftsmen. The architect draws the plans and the draftsman drafts the project too. In modern technology, many architects' plans are designed digitally using sophisticated computer programs. So that's the kind. So drawing, yes, drawing is form of the sketch tool, and sketching is from a drawing tool. Okay. Okay, so that's it. So any questions, clarifications with our topic, with our discussion, class? Hello?
None,
None,
sir.
sir.
No?
No,
Okay,
sir.
so if none, I will be the one who I will be the one to question you. So number one, why is it important to learn conceptual sketches and other related terminologies? So why is it important to learn conceptual sketches and other related terminologies? So Mr. Raymond, can you please answer with your own uh, opinion?
Sir, is it important to learn conceptual sketches and other related terminologies in order for us to easily to understand and use them in the proper ways, especially in making a plan?
Okay, thank you. So Mr. Raymond, did you use to have a sample of sketches when you have a making a drawings, your final artworks with your drawings?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Next, why do we need to identify the 22 types of drawings and building design? Mr. Argil. Hello, Mr. Argil. Can you please give your answer with the number two question?
Why do we need to identify the 22 types of drawings in building design?
Yes.
Sir, we need to identify uh, 22 types of drawings in building for us to uh, know the uh, differences of each individual, sir. And para hindi rin po tayo malito if in case na uh,
Oh,
if in case na gagamitin po natin or i-apply po natin pa ito.
okay. Thank you. So, Mr. Argil is right. So, gagamitin natin yung 22 types of drawings para din tayo malito with planning the houses and the buildings. So, so that is the 22 types of the building design. So number one is the perspective, production drawing, scale drawing, section drawing, shop drawing, site plan, technical drawing, aspect drawing, so record drawing, assembly drawing, block plan, construction drawing, working drawing, design drawing, engineering drawing, installation drawing, location plan, floor plan, elevation, cross section, isometric and axonometric projection, detail drawing, drafting, computer aided design. Okay, next. Why is it important to appreciate the conceptual sketches? Mr. Akasho, are you there? Mr. Joshua? I think Mr. Joshua is not around. Miss Jessa Leo, can you please give your opinion why is it important to appreciate the conceptual sketches? Hello? Okay, Mr. Raymond again. Why is it important to appreciate the conceptual sketches, Mr. Raymond?
Sir, why is it important to appreciate the
Yeah.
conceptual sketches rather? Because through conceptual sketches, it will help us to make a better plan, construct an idea, or create something that will help us in the near future.
Yes, thank you for that, Mr. Raymond. As simply to define, simple to answer, why it's important to appreciate the concept of sketches. It is because that is the beginning or the starting point of your drawing. So that is the um, when you have a drawing, you need to um, first make a sketch into the final work. Okay, so is it clear with you, class? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So if so no more questions, clarifications with the topic or discussed a while ago? None. Okay, so
None, sir.
for your activity today, directions for the activity, can you please read it? Ouch. Miss Jessica. Are you there, Miss Jessica?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you please
So
read?
yes, sir. Directions for the activity. Make at least one conceptual sketch that is connected to the 22 types of drawings in building design. Make
Okay.
things easy for yourself.
The teacher?
The teacher will select 3 students to recite in the class, and the remaining students will pass their work to a folder or file that the teacher prepared at the NSTs.
Okay, thank you for that, Miss Jessica. So, is it clear with you the instructions with your activity class?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I will repeat, make at least one conceptual sketch that is connected to 22 types. So for example, I have want to draw a floor plan, something like that. And uh, yes, of the drawings and buildings and make things easy for us. Okay, so just draw the one conceptual sketch in the 22 types. So for example, yes, the floor plan. Okay, so you may now start draw. I think you are done, class.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so can you please pass your artwork? And Mr. Raymond, can you please recite your uh, artwork? Okay, thank you, Mr. Raymond. Such a meaningful and wonderful artwork. Okay, I think you are ready for your quiz, class.
Yes, sir. We're ready, sir.
Okay, so you may not take your quiz, but we need to read the instruction first. So definition explanation number test one. Define the following words given. Any definition of words will at least be connected and aligned with a real definition of words. Type the correct answer in the space provided. Test two, identification. Type the correct answer in the space provided after the statement. The wrong spelling is wrong, okay? Use small letters only. Avoid cheating or avoid chatting your classmate. See, okay, so I posted the your quiz in this MS Teams or the channel that I prepared. So you may now start answering within 10 minutes. Will we check or I will collect your answer. Okay. I think you are done, class.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so I will be the one to check it later at 10 a.m. Okay. So any question about your quiz? Hit up
None,
or
sir.
something not. Okay, so not if none. So I will be giving to you your assignment. Can you please read, Mr. Christian, your assignment?
Do advanced reading about the principles and elements of art, sir.
Okay, thank you. So, uh, is it very clear with the instructions of your assignment or your assignment? Do an advanced reading about the principles and elements of art. Okay, is it clear with your class?
Yes, sir.
All
Yes,
right.
sir.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. So let's call it a day. Thank you for your participation, your cooperation. Keep safe. Thank you. Good morning once again. Goodbye,
Thank you,
class.
sir.
Have a
Bye,
nice
sir.
day. Okay.
Goodbye, sir.
Sir.
Goodbye, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.